So, guys, we are going to delve into, man. Like, I guess I might have to edit this video because I have to wait on you guys to um, get into the system. But a lot of you who are in the music industry, right? Um, a lot of what it is that you really want, you know what I mean, is not just the fame, but the financial thing, right? And you want to be able to make money um, with what you're passionate about. Okay, so first and foremost, let me say good morning to all you guys coming into the chat, especially my guys that are international and you guys are overseas. So you operate, your day is probably a little bit later than ours over here in the States. In the East Coast, it's about 7:30 or so. But the point is that you guys come to my channel because you feel like I can help you, and I'm going to. The only problem is you guys really have to be willing to pay attention and really willing to put in the work. Okay, so it's not that hard to make a seven-figure income utilizing your social media. I sit back and I watch a lot of you guys interact. You're doing all the right things. You're doing all the right things. You're building a community. You're building friendships. You're allowing people into your world. You know, we all have the illusion thing, you know, so I do see a lot of you guys putting that illusion on. But I think that's the escape. However, what you're not doing is monetizing your situation properly, okay? And this video is going to be a little rough, man. You know what I mean? This is going to be a little rough because it's going to deal with your ego. It's going to talk about, I'm going to dig in because it's some shit I have to deal with myself as well. You know what I mean? It's what I've had to do to myself and really hone in on what I need to do to focus to keep my finances coming together. You know what I mean? It don't just happen because you've laid the foundation. Even as a musician, you can have royalty checks coming in from anything that you've done, right? The problem becomes that when that music dies down, when it's no longer getting the airtime or the spins, or it's not as popular as it is, of course, the checks come, you know, starts to become less and less. They deplenish. So you have to figure out, as I told you before, you still have to be a businessman or woman. You got to be a business person. And those are the first things I want to tackle. So you're going to have to forgive my little rant a little bit because I have to build up to where we're going with this. So again, as I was saying, a lot of you guys are producers, you're songwriters, you're artists, you're YouTubers, right? And one of the hardest things for you to really do your craft or feel comfortable doing your craft is money, right? And that's the real element. Whether you're young, old, in between, we need money to survive. Okay. However, there is ways to make money with what you're doing, your YouTube channel, your Instagram channel, your Facebook channel, whatever it is you have, and make a seven-figure income. I'm not making this up, guys. Okay. I have 24,000 subscribers. Before I had 24,000 subscribers, I was down to like 13, and I was easily making still between what they would consider it. It'd be considered a five-figure income off of YouTube. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. It's getting a little comfortable. And the secret behind this six-figure income that you're seeing people make, and they're telling you that it don't require you to have thousands of subscribers or followers or any of that stuff, is one simple aspect. It's real simple. It boils down to you. And that's not the catch. And I'm not trying to, it's not clickbait at all. This is real. It boils down to you. You determine and make the seven or six-figure income real simple. If any of you are familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, he said something that I never really comprehended up until recently. He said, the rich don't work for money. And I never understood what that meant, right? And later on, and I didn't even buy the book, okay? I think I might have had it a couple years ago. When I was about 20, 21. Someone gave it to me and I got rid of it. I didn't even read it. But I recently was stumbled across this YouTube channel, And that statement was made again, and it brought me back to when I first saw the book when I was in my 20s, over 20 years ago. Old ass person, ain't it? Anyway, the rich does not work for money. And what that means is real simple. They don't work for money, they create money. You create money. What do I mean by that? Real simple. You are the money. When you're confident about whatever it is you're doing and you hone in and you are sincere and you're loyal and you're truthful, people tend to trust what you say to them. People have no choice if they know you are a real, honest to God person. And it was just that simple. He didn't say that shit though. He complicated it for for a lot of people, because millionaires won't ever just say something directly because they're scared they're going to give up too much if you're not paying them for it. All right, that's what makes my channel hopefully valuable to you guys. I give you something in hopes of no return behind it. So instead of him just saying that you create the money and then telling you the formula, he says rich don't work, they create money, and you are the money. For any of you who are my friends or that I speak to personally, you know that one thing that I am is brutally honest. And one thing I've also told you is you create your own future. And here on the Music Millionaires channel, when I am sharing with you guys all these different things and these products and stuff of that nature, I am sharing with you genuinely things that I feel will help you in your music business. Now on the back end, real simple, affiliate links are a part of that. And when you have affiliate links, because regardless of how much money a person makes, it takes a lot of time and effort to put these videos out, guys. And also, running a business, running a studio. So these affiliate links, without me asking you for money to finance me teaching you, the affiliate links and you finding something that you feel is useful to you is how we get paid. It's what keeps the lights on. Now, what I'm saying to you is real simple. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of social media experts, a lot of people, just pay attention. How they make their money off of those million followers is they inspire people to use products. Real simple. Imagine if you had 1.2 subscribers, and amongst millionaires, it's called the 10% rule. So 10% will be interested in what you have to offer. So 10% of 1.2 will be 102,000 or 100 and I may be off with my numbers, but 120,000 people that are interested in what you have to offer. Then they say another 10% of those will actually look into the product, and then another 10% of those will actually buy it. So worst case scenario, or I could have it, I might have said it backwards, but 10% rule is the key. So if you got 1.2 million followers, 10% of those is 120,000 people, and let's just say 10% of those people actually purchase, which is still about 2,200 people. Okay, so you imagine selling a $5 product to 10,200 people, you instantly made you about $70,000 right there. That's a 5-figure income. This is how they're doing it. It doesn't require them to have a ton of subscribers, because a lot of my views don't come from you guys. The guys of you guys who follow me are here, right? And you're my true fucking family. The ones who are always on the video, the ones who are always watching, the ones who are always tuning in, trying to figure out what I have to say next. That's my family. You guys are the ones I fuck with, and you know that. But most of my streams, my views come from non-subscribers. Most of my views come from people who are interested in what I have to say. They don't necessarily know what I'm going to say, and then when they find value in what I'm going to say, then they normally subscribe. This is how that works. So if I have a video, for instance, the 14,000, $20 makes you 14,000 is the best example. That video went viral. It reached 86,000 views. So out of those 86,000 views, me recommending to you guys DistroKid roughly made about $3,000. I'm not I'll tell you exactly what it is in affiliate links. So but with that, it was 6,000 clicks, 6,000 people that was interested in DistroKid. So that's a little under that 10%. But can you just imagine, all right? Can you imagine You guys doing the same with your Instagram following account, your YouTube accounts. This is real shit, bro. I'm not making this up. YouTubers, especially YouTubers you see only have maybe 100,000 subscribers, they're not making money on AdSense. I wish I could turn this screen around and show you AdSense. You don't make money on AdSense if you don't know how to make money on AdSense, firstly. Secondly, it's so much more to this algorithm than just putting out a video, okay? There's tons of things that you guys need to do in order to make your videos work. So the money is not into the YouTube videos. It's not the advertising dollars at all, guys. You may get, if you do a decent video, you know what I mean, you can make maybe $600 off of it, 1,000 as a small YouTube channel. But the affiliate links, guys, the affiliate links and your affiliation as a music producer, as a songwriter, people want to learn. So what I'm saying to you guys is, you can make a 7-figure income for all my writers, all right? And good morning again to everybody. I apologize. Good morning to everybody who just came in. You can make a decent damn money every month by doing what you're good at. I know personally, for all of you guys on here that I've communicated with, it's a matter of fact, all 28 of you who are on right now are producers, songwriters, musicians. Do you realize that there is a whole nother generation of people that want to learn what you do? This is what I'm saying to you. As you honing in on your craft and you're trying to get placements with the fucking major artists who are just dicks now, because now they don't even want to give you any money. They just want everything for free. See, the major artists have started learning how to pimp you guys, because now they say it's so many damn producers out there. I don't have to pay for a fucking track. It's a producer out here that's going to give me what I want just because it's me. So their money's not there. And now they're even screwing producers on their back end money, on the production money. So you guys have to take control of your life. Damn trying to get a damn placement. Get into sync placements, okay? I'm telling you this again. Get into the TV and movie and sync placements, and then get into teaching and educating other people what you're good at. People are willing to watch and listen to you. If you know what you're talking about, people are willing to watch and listen to you. They're also willing to believe in you and buy things you recommend. And those things that you recommend, you have to truly believe in them. Can't make this up, guys. In 1 month, off of affiliates and just sharing with you guys, and I don't know who's going to watch these videos. I don't know if the video is going to go viral. I don't know if it may do 600, 700. It may do 200. Maybe something you guys may be interested in, something you may not be interested in. But in 1 month, I literally made about $15,000. 1 month. Okay, guys? And it's not me bragging or nothing. There is no excuses. And for me, it means a lot because my day is filled with work. Like right now, it's early in the morning, been up since about 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, went to bed late because opening up a mobile phone company, FYI, that's heads up, I'm actually going to be owning my own mobile phone company like Straight Talk or Boost or whoever is in your country. So, you know, between that, between consultations, between YouTube channels and putting out videos, between our phone company that we run, between the music business and publishing, between all of these different things, I stay busy. I stay busy because I keep telling you guys I have to be diverse. You have to be diversified. You have to keep yourself busy because when you're not busy, what you do is you give yourself time to sit back and think about, oh, how life is and how fucked up shit is for you and how things aren't going one way or other. But if you kept yourself busy doing the things you're good at, which I'm good at communication, I'm good at managing, I'm good at the music business and publishing, I am good at media, period. I keep myself busy. Yes, baby. Good morning. You woke? Say hi.
Hi.
Say good morning.
Hi.
2 years old. All right. So I'm good at all these things. And I make money. I don't give a damn what you got going on in your life, guys. And I'm going to say some real ish that's really going to affect a lot of you. If you are not where you are in life, it's you. It ain't no one else. It's no one else can control your life. I'm sitting back and I watch people say, oh well, you know, it's who you know in the industry. Oh, you know, well, you know, SG, you got a YouTube channel, so you got no man. Listen, nothing was given to me. Nothing is given to me. I got up in the morning and I said, you know what, I want to do this. I get up in the morning, I say I want to do this, and I take a realistic view and I do it. This, you know what I mean, it's not an easy thing. Everyone is looking for some kind of quick, get rich quick scheme. It's not there, guys. It takes you to actually do this shit, man. It takes you to have drive and determination. See that little person right here, that's my drive and determination. My babies, my wife is my drive and determination. But before she became my wife, it was still my drive and determination to try to make a better life for her. You have to get up and you have to say, I'm not happy with my life. And I'm not happy if, let me tell you something. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same results, it's you. You can't blame everybody else. You can't blame for people, someone ripping you off or someone taking advantage of you. No, you have to have a business mindset. And I'll tell you again, with this social media stuff, come here, man. I gotta talk to her. And with this social media stuff, the level, the playing ground is level. This is one of the only things no one can control, guys. Your boss can't control you because you're the boss. He can't say, well, I'm going to limit how much you make this month, or I'm not going to give you that raise. You give yourself the raise. You can't say you don't. How are all the other people doing it? How are these PewDiePies and all these other social media people that y'all are following on Instagram and you're following on YouTube doing it? If there's no money into it, why are they doing it? You got to stop making excuses, man. It's time. I'm telling you, family, it's time, man. You'll have to do it now. You have to do it now because when you wait another year, and I see a couple of you guys like Delswell and the rest of you guys, you're going out and you're implementing. But now is the time to do it, man. Now is the time to do it. You understand? My life is based on traveling. I travel, and when I'm traveling, I'm making money. I call them working vacations because no matter where I go, I'm working. I'm working, I'm taking my family, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm able to travel with my family and enjoy ourselves while I'm working. You have to implement a great work habit, guys. You got to get off the goddamn off your ass. You got, or even if you're at work, if you work for somebody else or you're getting ready to go to work, I want you to set in your mind something that you want to do, that you want to achieve, whether it may be selling beat kits, whether it may be writing songs for somebody, whether it may be creating a damn great YouTube channel. No matter what it is, I promise you that whatever it is and whatever excuses you can make, I will show you up under the table for all the shit that I'll do in 24 hours. In 24 hours of my life, as much as I do, I deserve to make a seven-figure income. Matter of fact, I'm just getting an email that you guys can't even see about money that's being sent to me right now. Okay? There is no excuse, guys. And hold on. By the way, part of my personal life, I have 3 babies here, 3 children from the age of 8 down to 2. Then I have an older daughter who is 28 years old who has 2 grandchildren now. And then I have younger children that are in high school. I have a ton of fucking children and I still make time for all my children, my grandbabies, and everything. So when it comes to time, there is no excuse. You can't say I don't have enough time or everyone's against me or whatever. All that may be true in your mind. But until you change your reality, until you realize that you are the money, that personality that you have that I love about most of you guys that I do communicate with is what's going to bring you the money. Because I only deal with positive, uplifting people. I deal with people who are hard workers and hustlers. You understand? So if I connected to you, if I find it within myself to want to deal with you, I know other people will love you as well. And if other people will love you, then they'll love what you will share with them. They'll love what you'll teach them. And I know that you'll go out and you'll find things that people need or a product that you find that someone's going to need because you were looking for. This is how you make that 7-figure income. I can't make it up, guys. If you can bring in $3,000 to $4,000 or $10,000 a month easily in ad revenue and maybe songwriting or production and YouTube channel affiliate links, on Instagram affiliate links. If you invest in yourself on ads, little small ads that don't take much, you could take $20 damn of your check or whatever you got and apply that to a budget for 1 month. You can just run that whole budget one time, $20. Find something you believe in, run a great, well thought out ad on Instagram or YouTube and watch what it generates you. Watch what it generates you. You understand? This is what I do when I'm consulting with people. I'm giving you what I do when I consult to people. I tell people, get off their goddamn ass. Stop playing. Look at it this way. Stop taking all this negative shit in. See that negativity, that doubt, that I can't, and how do you? Damn it, everything is available to you guys. Just fucking Google it. We didn't have that, man. Most of you guys that's my age, we didn't have a damn Google. You had to go to get an encyclopedia, or you needed to know someone. Yeah, baby. You needed to know someone who knew the secrets of whatever to get in. Or you had to depend on someone else to teach you how to or open up the doors. Now, guys, you got it. So even if you don't give a damn about making 7 figures right now, you still want to focus on your music career, or you want to reach out and learn how to connect with A&Rs or get your music placed. If that's your focus, real simple. Let me give you the science. LinkedIn, the #1 networking and business networking social media platform in the world. I meet so many producers, A&Rs, companies that I want to work with, okay, through LinkedIn. No excuses. It's something I tell my wife constantly. Like, listen, she wants to do this. She's starting her own social media. She wants to do all this. She's doing all this great research. But you got to start applying it. You got to start putting it in place. And that's what she understands. My wife is putting things in place so she can have her own social media. And she has her own social media account coming in. And she's getting ready to start monetizing and making money. And it won't be based on who her husband is. You understand? But whatever it is you guys want, you can do it. That 7-figure income is there. You just gotta stop making damn excuses. I tell you what, if you wanted some booty, right, from a woman, I bet you go hard. If you see a female you like and you really want to get in, you put on the pimps, or you see a dude you like, you're gonna put on the pimp juice, you're gonna talk the best game, you're gonna give the best illusion, you're gonna put on your best smelling, best looking clothes, you're gonna put on your cologne, you're gonna do the LL Cool J lip shit, you know what I mean? You're gonna make yourself enticing, right? To try and get that mate, while you're not going out and getting this money that people want to give you because they believe in you. Why? You get what I'm saying? It's real talk. I don't have to water shit down for none of you guys. My life is going to be what it is regardless. I'm going to make my money regardless because I have a responsibility, which is my children. That's my motivation. Everyone else don't have that possible motivation. If you do, then that should be your #1 thing. Making sure your children are good. Making sure your family are good. I don't have to be able to go out. And in my younger days, I did stupid shit like going, blow $1,000 trying to impress females. But I don't have to do that now. You understand? So I don't need to make $1 million a day. I'm not greedy like that. I just need to make enough money to be able to stack, put money up, and take care of my baby so that they can have a future. But what you have to do, man, y'all got to get off your asses, man. You got to get off your asses, bro. Get up early in the morning just like this. If I have to do fucking videos 5 o'clock in the morning because you're going to get up and watch them so we can start our day out. If you want to work out together in the morning on YouTube and do a virtual YouTube, then damn it, let's go. All you gotta do is tell me, like, listen, SG, I want to get up in the morning with you. Let's walk. Let's work out. Let's lift weights. Whatever it is to get you started. And then we got to start planning out a day. And if I need to just sit this camera in my office and y'all sit back and listen to all the negotiating and the compromising and putting things together, and then video editing sessions, and then sitting down with my rest of my team to roll out this mobile phone company, which I'm going to be doing because I want to be able to be, most of you guys, and I apologize, I'm going to be off before a minute. The purpose behind my mobile phone company is because I am in agreement with Napster to be able to provide Napster on my mobile phone service so that as you guys talk and you're promoting your music, we can promote the phone service, which is going to have Napster for free, and then people will be using Napster because they pay out what? They pay out more money toward artists, right? So I'm trying to work things that work for you guys. Now, let me move forward. So my point being that 7-figure income is not hard, okay? And if you are looking for an easy way to make money, it's not going to happen. If you're looking at working smart versus harder, yes, we can do that. Even though I work my ass off, you can still work smarter, not harder. The point that I'm making, though, is that personality and that person that you are, share that with the world. Find something you're passionate about that you feel like you want to share. Stop watching me and let me start seeing you guys, okay? Oh, you ain't got to put your face on it. Put your voice on it. Find stuff to talk about. Become the next damn DJ Academics. I'm so tired of hearing DJ Academics is crazy. Become the next Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm tired of hearing Crushing It. I'm tired of all that. Become the person that you want to be. You no longer have excuses not to do it. A lot of us want to be famous. A lot of us want to be celebrities. Now you have the opportunity. There's no one holding you back. Before you had to beg and plead an industry or a HBO or someone to basically push your idea. Nowadays, web series are taking off. Guys who want to be producers and the directors and executive, they are doing it with little DSLR cameras or iPhones, and they're making movies and they're posting them on YouTube and Vimeo and Amazon, and they are making money because they was like, what else do I have to lose? See, that's the thing that y'all don't understand. Until you look death in the face, you don't wake up and say, what else do I have to lose? What else do I have to lose but to get my ass up and do what I do best? Produce, write songs, and then share that with people and hope they can save some money or find something useful in their lives, right? And then make a couple dollars off of it. See, until you realize that tomorrow's not promised, you're going to do the same shit. You're going to sit back here and just watch me talk about this money all day. You're going to sit back and watch me make money all damn day. Come on, man. I need a team of guys wanting to make money with me, man. Let's get this money together, family. I mean that, man. I'm not a selfish dude at all, bro. I ain't one of the ones that's going to sit back here and not teach you the secrets. I'm sharing with you right now. Let's get money together, man. You understand? Let's get money together. This whole mobile phone company I'm running and the publishing, that's opportunity for all y'all. Everybody. Let's get money together. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not going to stop printing money, guys. I don't have to worry about you guys making more money than me. I applaud you making more money. I applaud you being on your A game. I applaud anyone that becomes a music millionaire or a millionaire period. It doesn't have to be just about music. I applaud you if you become a YouTube millionaire. I applaud you because all I want you to do, or you ain't even got to do it. What you're going to say in the back of your head is SG helped me do it. Or whoever else that you guys watch on your YouTube channel helped me do it. But all I'm saying is you got to apply it. It has to be something real. Everyone wants a consultant. Everybody wants to sit back and talk to me. Here it is. This is what I do. This is what I do. I think outside the box for you. This is me thinking outside the box. This is me telling you, again, make this money. Get this money. Stop procrastinating. You understand? Ask questions. You guys have opportunity to ask questions. Ask questions. Whatever it is you find that you are having problems with in your music business or your YouTube business or your personal life, ask questions. That's what I'm here for. Send me an email. Any of you who've ever watched this channel and you know that I say to you, reach out to me, either myself or someone on my team will contact you. They will get back and say, hey, SG isn't available, but he will, or SG is going to call you personally, because I'm not one of those dudes, bro. I don't give a damn how big I am or who I've worked for or with or who my brother works for and with. I'm never going to be that dude that's not tangible, someone that you can't relate to or that's not willing to talk to you, because that's what we're here on this planet for. We're put here on this planet to help people. You understand? No matter what your religious beliefs are, no matter what you believe in as far as the Creator is concerned or what name you call him or her, we're here to help each other and be of service to each other. So I'm always going to be here, and that's the point that I'm making. We can be financially taken care of by just helping people. See what I'm saying? Help. If you don't know how to help, start with what you are good at. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Start with what you're good at, and people will appreciate that. Okay? If you get 800 views on your channel or you get 200 views on your damn channel, can you imagine if you get 200 views on your channel and then you turn 200 of those guys or people that watched your YouTube video or your Instagram post and said, hey, man, you know, I found out that it's only cost XYZ for this. And that might be the exact thing that they were looking for. That might have been the exact thing that they needed you to say. I have 1,000 examples like that in my comment section, where people are like, whoa, I was thinking about this, and damn, you just did a video on it. Oh, man, good looks. I was needing a distributor. I was needing a digital distributor. You understand? I was looking for a place to master my music because I don't know how to master. I was looking for a place to market. You know what, SG? I was wondering how I can make at least enough money to pay my rent. You understand? It's a person on here right now that's watching this, that's overseas, That is one of the greatest songwriters and vocalists that I've met within his country. He knows what I'm talking about. Great songwriter. He should be teaching you motherfuckers how to write songs because he's that good. How he comes up with his concept. He should be giving vocal classes and lessons. Right? He should be sitting down sharing that. It's producers on here that have the dopest tracks and music that I've heard. They should be teaching you guys because there's producers and up and coming new guys that want to produce that will buy their lessons. Matter of fact, send them to me. I'll sell them for you. My email address for all those asking, because I can see some text it's real simple. It's the channel name, musicmillionaires@gmail. Musicmillionaires@gmail. You want to call me? You can call the office if I'm available. It's 1-888-551-1790. You understand? If I have time, I will give you 5 minutes of my time. You know what I mean? Because I'm still busy. You know, because I have people who pay for consultations as well. But I'm tangible. It's real. It's real. So if you guys have any questions at this time, because I want to wrap this up, I didn't want to make this an all-day thing because I have to get to the office. My wife is signaling food. I hear the food in the background here. Right, baby?
Yes.
Okay. But if you guys got any questions, I can see them now on my screen. Ask me some questions. Ask me some things that you think that you know what I mean, something that you want to implement or you need to figure out. Ask now. This is the time because I don't know if I'm going to drop another video tomorrow. I might just let this live stream sink in a little bit for a couple of days, and hopefully that you guys really hone in, especially those of you who want to watch the replay, that you know you really understand what I'm saying. The 7-figure income comes in from affiliate links, sharing a part of you, who you are, and wanting to help people. That is the key. Okay? That's the key. Get up, get motivated. You know what I'm saying? I know your brain be spinning. There's a shitload of shit, man, that be in y'all guys' head, man. Your brain be spinning. You're constantly thinking of ways to hustle. You're trying to figure out how to make this music thing work. How can I sell this next beat? How can I blah, blah, blah. Start thinking out the box, guys. Stop thinking about just selling. Start thinking about what I can do that I'm good at, that I can share and make money. You understand? That part. I'm going to go back. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and start seeing if I see any questions. Well, I can see one right now from Past Space 10. For artist and producer, how important is a name? What do you mean by how important is a name? Is it the name that your artist name? Is it your production name? Is it what? What type of name? What do you mean how important is it for a name? You know, be more specific so I can help you out. Jim Logan. Okay, I definitely appreciate it, brother. Actually, Jim, that was my son. That's a boy. The little boys. Remember back in the days when children were born, you used to couldn't tell whether it was boy or girl. Nowadays, babies are being ugly. I mean, just born ugly as hell. I apologize if I offend somebody, but so no, it's a boy. I got 3 boys with my wife. So thank you though so much. I appreciate it. Sean Lamont says, I need to know how can I make enough through streams to make a living off my music. Sean, if you didn't hear me, let me say this to you again. Diversity. Diversify. Do not become dependent on one thing. If I was dependent on YouTube, I couldn't be telling you about being a music millionaire because I wouldn't be a music millionaire. I wouldn't be a businessman. I wouldn't be a millionaire at all because YouTube don't pay it. Those are things that are long term. Because unless you find a video that becomes viral and then grabs you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers, then there's something that you're going to have to play this out and let it take its toll and bring value to your channel or your streams. Your streams, if you're talking about your music, has to be something that people want to hear. And there's, you know what, I'll share this with you guys real quick. Here's what happens. We are trying to fight to try to get our music heard amongst millions of other tracks that sound like ours. In other words, you have a specific genre of music that you cater to and that you create, and you are a tadpole in an ocean of the same genre trying to get that stream income built up. Here's what I suggest. Create your own micro niche. I just shared this with someone the other day. I'm sharing it with you guys now. I like to keep certain things to myself, but I'm going to share this with you. Create your own micro niche. It is easier to be the biggest fish in a pond than it is to be a fish in the ocean. You understand what I'm saying to you? So if you create your own micro niche. So in other words, if you do trap music and your trap music also embodies reggaeton, right? Then create that reggaeton trap genre. And what happens is people who are interested in trap music and people who are interested in reggaeton will be interested in hearing what you came up with, because they were like, I've never heard reggaeton trap before. So now you created a niche, a micro niche amongst a larger niche that will gravitate its own fans. Okay? And then those fans will then pay to hear your music and your streams. I hope that helps, and I hope that makes sense to some of you guys. Mr. Pirate Brain asked a very good question. How many subscribers do you need for affiliate links? Not many. 100, 200, 10, 15. Because again, remember what I told you, it's not about the subscribers, guys. It's about the relevant topic. Your topic and your thumbnail needs to be on point. Like, I don't really put emphasis on my thumbnail. I really don't care, because I feel like I am here for a specific people that will hear my message and they understand I have more to give. But if your topic, your topic, because you got to realize YouTube is a search engine, guys. It's a search engine. That's all it is. When people want to learn something, they type it in YouTube and they want the visual. So Google is the what's the best word to say? The long form version of your search request and query. So you want to learn something on Google, you type it in, right? Well, YouTube is the same thing. So it's not necessarily about subscribers. It's about what people are typing in that they want to know. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to have such a common topic. You don't want to mimic your topic to be like the other million people YouTube views or channels. Let me say it the right way. You don't want your topic to be so general that your content is lost in a million other videos with the same damn title. So you want to be able to say, if you're going to talk about how to produce on Fruity Loops, change that up to say the secrets to producing on Fruity Loops. That way, when you're inside of your tag, inside of that title, when people type in Fruity Loops production, yours will come in and says secrets to, and it's still relevant to what they want to search. So it's not about subscriptions, it's about the views. The viewers, okay, if you can get 1,000 viewers to your video, you don't have to have no subscribers, because out of the 1,000 viewers, again, the 10% rule will apply. As long as you make it make sense, it's realistic, and it's tangible, and there's value in it, people will automatically buy the affiliate link or product and don't have to subscribe. But what will happen though is they'll subscribe because they say, hey, this guy bought this valuable information to me. What else will he bring later on? And then they click the subscribe button. Okay, so and if you're watching this video, click the subscribe button. It works the same way. To see. Nikki Wiggs, come back and watch the rest of the video later on. Jim Lagon said, I feel bad, LOL. Alright. I'm going through the questions real quick, guys, for those of you who are watching this replay. So just bear with me. Whatever the question is, I'll get to the answer real soon. So God Squad Management say, I manage a dope Christian hi-hop artist, and I'm trying to get his music on secular stations. What's your best advice for getting on the air? Easily. Stop going to terrestrial stations and start looking at internet stations, internet radio stations. Start looking at all these radio stations that are online, because they still have to report to the PROs. They still have to report. So stop looking at doing terrestrial stations. Start looking at in a broader scope of things. Go outside your comfort zone and wanting, the local channels to play it because you want to hear it on the radio, because what you really want is you want the attention, you want the notoriety for your hip-hop group, which would then lead to more streams, which would then lead to more shows. So start utilizing the international internet radio stations as your go-to tool. Okay, stop trying to look at the terrestrial stations. Also, in order to do that, it's real simple. Type in Google, type in internet radio station or Christian internet radio station hip hop. Type in your keywords that you want to find them. Click search, and you'll get a list of different radio stations who use keyword optimization, right? So now we have to, what we're doing is we're going to utilize the fact that those people who have internet radio stations and wanted to get they want to get notoriety for their internet station had to use keywords in order to put their stuff on websites, and then you use those same keywords you think they will use in order to find them, and that's how you'll get that notoriety and get them inside, or get their music starting to being played on the internet radio stations. I hope that makes sense. And it's not off subject. God Squad Management, I apologize. Nikki Wicks, again, watch it again. Nikki Wicks, I'm a Viking reggae. Yes, that's my point exactly. Viking reggae. Imagine that part, because he's real. Past Space 10 says, I'm a dark, weird producer and rapper, so I'm trying to brand both as one. Yes, I would agree with you. Do both. Dark, weird, all that shit works these days, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy as hell, but all that works, man. Find your niche. Find groups of people who like dark and weird shit. Go into those groups and channels, man, and and befriend these people. And like, I got some dark, weird shit I want y'all to listen to. Tell me what you think. Should I change the lyrics? Even though you don't plan on changing no damn lyrics, but you just want to, should I change the lyrics? And you want that attention, so it's not hard. Uh-oh. Again, those watching the replay, just bear with me as I go, and I'm finding questions that you may be interested, somebody may be asking, and that I could ask. I think I seen one from Michaela Matthews. All right, so Michaela asks, how do I sell my music without it getting sampled? Michaela, if you have your music copywritten and you've done everything you need to do, you don't have to worry about it being sampled. And if it is, that means you're getting paid. The thing that we have to get out the box of is worrying about people stealing our shit. If we do what we're supposed to do and we do it the right way, you will still get paid. That's why these copyright laws are put in place. That's why algorithms are still in place. It is an honor for someone to steal my shit. Like, I've seen, when I type in Instagram, I see the hashtag music is life, and I see it been used over 1 million times. You know what that says to me? Love it. Because before that, no one else was saying music is life. I've been saying music is life now for the last 5, 6, 7 years. So music is life now is being used. I love that. I love that fact. It's an honorable thing to me, because it says that I am a influencer. I can influence the way people think, and they rationalize. So don't look at, or don't worry about being sampled. Look at, do I have my work copywritten to be sampled, so that if it breaks, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. The highest form of notoriety is to be inspiration to people, to be a muse, right? So be that muse that people go to. Be that person that people want to take something from. That's the best way I can say it. As I sit back and I watch all these YouTube videos, and they have videos on how to film like Casey Neistat, and how to vlog like so-and-so, and how to, that's inspiration. That builds your brand. So don't look at it that way. She asked another question on the back of it, basically saying, or at least get played for someone sample. Paid, I guess she was trying to say, instead of played. I know that auto correction kills us. It goes back to what I said. Once you register your music with your PRO, make sure that you have it copywritten. Which again, copywritten is nothing but being able to produce proof that you did it first, and or send it off to the Library of Congress, the Copyright Division. But if you do that, make sure that you send it in bulk, because it's cheaper. So that little $38 would be the same fee if you send one track or 1,000 tracks. So send your entire catalog, and then just use companies like AdRev. If you worry about your music being put on YouTube somewhere and you're not being able to find it or a sample, use AdRev. They're great to be able to use to monetize your music, especially if you think someone's going to copyright it. And just wait, basically, if that's what's going on for you. Burke Breach, hey man, I am a big fan. I watch all your videos. You just helped me. Thanks. Oh, no problem, brother. Thank you so much. All right, Nikki Wicks, we'll see you later on, brother. Clayton, the Great One says, you're right. The artists I represented created a following international. That's it. You guys are sleeping on the international market. There's tons of money in the international market. So thank you, Clayton, for that. God Squad, you're more than welcome, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, Clayton, Internet Radio. Yes, Sean Lamont, internet radio stations will produce a check for you if you're using the right internet radio stations. Do your due diligence. I'm not saying go and find a pirate radio station, someone who just up and down want to play music. He's not paying any royalty fees to anyone. They just want to play music, and if they get shut down or get caught, damn it, then, you know, so be it. But companies like Spinrilla now are starting to shift their focus. Mixtapes are shifting their focus. They're realizing that it's more lucrative to actually be a part of the system than it is to be a pirate against it. So, you know, it's plenty of places that stream radio stations that play your music that are legitimate radio stations that you can utilize. Geoffrey Presley says, he has a great question. If I'm featured on an album, should I put it on my BMI account? 100%, absolutely yes. Matter of fact, if you're featured on an album and the person that featured you on the album isn't asking you for your PRO information or your IPI information, then you don't want to be dealing with them. That should be a part of this is what this channel is about. Actually, you should be telling them, hey, you didn't go over to Music Millionaires. Let SG teach you about the music business, because the number one thing that I was looking for you to ask me was for my PRO information. I shouldn't have to be doing it, because if you're on someone else's project, this is what their project manager and or record label or whoever they were dealing with, even if it's an indie artist, should have been asking you, like, how do you get paid? How can I make sure you get paid your back ends when I put this online or put this on the radio station or I put it on YouTube? So yes, if they have not asked you that, then you definitely need to go and put the title of the song on there, everybody who's featured. And most important thing, did y'all determine what the splits was going to be? Did you determine how much you deserve for your part as a featured artist? Because if you didn't, there could be a conflict, and then that will stop all of you from getting money. Because you can put down your old 25%. They'll say, well, you only did a verse. I did 2 verses and a hook, and I produced it, and so you should only get 10%. So you got to make sure you do that, because that will hold the whole process. God Squad Management asks again, one last question. What internet station is found? Is the process for submitting, is it different for terrestrial stations? Yes, with internet stations, God Squad, it is. Most of the time when you find them, they'll tell you what you need to do to submit your music. They'll have instructions on how, where, why, and when. And most of the time that is actually on their website. So you should find that if they don't have it, then find their contact information or their email information on that website, and then basically send them an email asking them what are their submission requirements. Past Space 10 says, maybe I'm overthinking it. Thanks. And sometimes we can. Sometimes we can't overthink. But overthinking isn't a bad thing, guys. Overthinking is actually you generating multiple outcomes, multiple situations, and not just being able to choose one. That becomes the problem, because what you now have to do is sit back, pass, and then say, I got all these options. Which one do I want to utilize? And or if not, all of them, utilize them and just utilize them in steps. So don't worry about it. Michaela, you're more than welcome. Thank you for listening. Now, so KC Singing Journey asks how you get your music on billboards. So KC, you probably didn't hear the last conversation I had, so you're going to want to rewatch this. But I basically said create your own micro niche. It's hard to get yourself on Billboard, again, and you guys can probably help him out, when you are one eon amongst trillions of cells in a human body. In other words, charting on Billboard has become harder with the influx of music that's being created. But if you find a micro niche and create your micro niche, and you become the god of that micro niche and generate fans towards you, it's easier to get on Billboard that way than it is to try to fight or combat against people like Drake and all the other hundreds of rappers and producers and songwriters that you know exist. It's harder to do that versus creating a micro niche, promoting, marketing, and getting spins that way that will make you chart. Past Space 10 says, so it's okay if someone steals a beat if I copyright it and have content ID. Why not? You know what I mean? Like, see, that's the thing. We're so aggressive these days. Like, oh, someone stole my beat, someone stole my shit, they got my shit, blah, 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 blah. But if you're on your A game, it don't matter. You're going to get paid. You understand? Look at all the countless examples. Ed Sheeran, what's that song, T.I. and what's the white guy's name? Alan Thicke. I think that's it. Is it Alan Thicke? Hey, baby, what's his name? Alan Thicke? What's that boy name? What's the Thicke guy? Robin Thicke. Alan Thicke, his dad. Robin Thicke. If you look back at those examples where they stole someone's music, they got paid. You know what I mean? I think it was Marvin Gaye's estate. They got paid. They picked up on it like, oh, we get paid. So yes, it don't matter. It's like I said, it's a form of compliment. We got to stop focusing on someone stealing my shit and then start saying, how do I capitalize off of that? I work for a client right now, or I'm working with a client. They say work for. I'm working with a client who had that same situation happen to her, and we made it a plus because all it got was notoriety for her. So now people know that she was actually the creator of a certain song that a certain artist did, and now that artist is becoming known for stealing people's stuff. And I'm not gonna say no names, but Sierra. And so yeah, you know what I mean. So it doesn't hurt. And I'm going to try to get to all you guys' questions because I think these are real good questions. Hal J, can you bring my tablet, please? And I'm going to try to get to you guys because I got to get to the office. So I'm going to be leaving here about 8:45. So let me speed up a little bit. And Mike Nice 100 says, what's up, bro, at work? Peace, Mike Nice. I'm glad you were able to chime in, brother. Make sure you rewatch this video, replay it. How should I build my beat catalog before starting to sell my beats? How big should my beat? I would at least, in all honesty, because tracks can go real quick, I would at least have 200 or 300 in my catalog that I can choose from, multiple genres. No, but the Windows tablet. I'm sorry, I didn't specify the Windows tablet. It's on the bed.
You own the Surface.
Oh damn. Guys, see how this shit work? I just asked my wife for the tablet, my window, and I got my tablet right here in front of me. That's crazy. Okay, thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Yeah. My Freedom says, my vacation. What's your best advice from someone starting from $0 and need to make 3 to 4 figures within 4 matters of months? So I'll make sure I read this right. What's your best advice for someone starting from 0 and needs to make 3 to 4 figures within 4 months? All right. First thing, again, what are you good at? You only can make money at something that you're good at or you're passionate about. So I need to know that before I can even give you any real advice. But whatever you are good at, that's what you initiate. You initiate the things that you are good at. Again, if you're watching me on YouTube, then you have access to internet. You have access to either a phone or a computer with obviously a camera on it. But that's what you do. Initiate what you're good at, brothers. I can go much deeper, but I got to know what you're good at. Geoffrey Presley said, do I have equal rights to promote? Yes, brother. I hope you're just being sarcastic or being a smart ass. But yes, you do. Contrary to what people believe, let me say this to you again. This medium right here, this form of media right here, the YouTube, the Instagram, it levels the playing field for promotion. What people want and what will set you aside is you, your personality, who you are. That's what people are attracted to, okay? Some people are attracted to looking at other people live good. Matter of fact, let me give you the best example ever. Do you know I would have never thought people want to sit back and watch other people eat damn food that they call mukbang or mukbang? Just want to sit back and watch people eat food and smack their lips and all this other stuff. Why am I bringing it up? Because it proves that people are attracted to you. That's the promotion. You are that promotional avenue that people want to watch and see. That's proof in the pudding right there. There's many people that want to sit back and watch people eat. There's people that want to watch people get peed on. There's people that want to watch other people become play puppies and put on animation hats. And so there's someone there that wants to watch you. Matter of fact, there's hundreds of thousands of people that want to watch you promote your shit. They just are interested in you. That's my whole point behind bringing that up. Yes, Sean Lamont, Facebook has started marketing videos. You can monetize your videos now. K seen Journey as what is IPI and PRO? IPI is basically, I don't know the exact breakdown of the acronym, but it's a part of your PRO. PRO is your performing rights organization like BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, SOCAN, all these different places. What you can do is basically go research PRO, IPI, and it'll give you a better answer that I'm giving you. But it's basically your number that will allow them to be able to track your music, or music that you created or are part of, be able to track it directly to you, because there may be a lot of, your name may be Casey Jones. Okay, so there's a 100,000 Casey Jones inside of PROs, you know what I mean, inside of BMI or ASCAP. So your IPI will be able to distinguish you from all the other Casey Jones. Okay, so the Facebook monetization, you have to get the exact information from Facebook. Go inside of there. They basically, because they want to be the competitor. See, Facebook and YouTube right now are just like, they're clashing. Okay, and so Facebook, of course, want to keep everyone on Facebook versus YouTube. So like when you post a video now from YouTube to Facebook, Facebook will have in their algorithm, they will have their algorithm actually works against the YouTube, because if you're putting a YouTube video on their post or inside of their website, what you're actually doing is you're drawing people away from Facebook and into YouTube, which is a no bueno. Facebook wants you on Facebook as long as possible. They want you to be there, post your life. Again, this is why it's called a profile, Facebook profile, because this is how the government and everyone gets their information from you, Facebook profiling. So when you post a video on YouTube, your YouTube video in Facebook, Facebook basically downplays that video, if it even shows it at all, and they want people to stay on Facebook. So what they did was create a platform similar to YouTube, where now they're offering people money. They say, well, if money is the determining factor behind how long people stay here, and if it's only, people aren't posting as many videos on Facebook because they're making money on YouTube, then we need to be a part of that revolution as well. Because again, we want people on Facebook because that's how we generate our money, through our ads and revenues. And if Facebook becomes irrelevant like MySpace did, then they know that eventually it'll be their demise. So now they are monetizing videos and allowing people to monetize their videos so that they can keep you connected to Facebook and get more information out of you. I am anti-Facebook, guys. Trust me on this one, but I have to use it because of Instagram. And for those of you who don't know, Instagram is owned by Facebook. So even if you're posting something on Instagram, you're actually still connected to Facebook some way, fashion, or form. So hopefully that answers your question, but go to Facebook to find out more information. Blurred lines. Thank you, Clayton. It was called blurred lines. Thank you. Solid rotation. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you so much, man. God Squad Management says, how do you start the legal process of suing for copyright infringement? Long, tedious process. I would definitely have you talk to an attorney about that aspect of it, because there is no particular one way. And when you start talking about copyright infringement and suits, you start now getting into the legal language and legalese, where you are identifying certain rhythmic characteristics, melodic characteristics. You're talking about lyrical content. It could be a vast amount of things that you are actually pinpointing. So it's such a general question per se that it really requires you to really have an attorney and or someone who is really deep into it, because it varies. When you do a copyright infringement, it is based off at that time an assumption the court's looking at it that there is a presumed corporate delecti, as they call it. In other words, there is harm being taken or intellectual property being taken from someone, which is causing harm to their financial well-being. And so because it's detailed in so much legal terminology and it can sway, it's one of those situations where you really need someone who's mastered it. Even though I have taken a lot of legal classes and learned a lot in the legal business, I'm still not qualified to tell you exactly how you should go about ensuing a copyright infringement. But if you feel like you have a valuable, or excuse me, if you feel like you actually have a suit or possible suit, that is definitely something you want to take to an attorney. And if you do, an attorney will basically consult with you for free, or they should consult with you for free, and then tell you whether you have a case. Solid Rotation says BeatStars for producers will content ID will save you. Thank you so much, Solid. Dre Bangs Productions. What's the best advice for producers who work with artists but want to make money together off a banging project? All right. I think I understand the question. What's the best advice for producers who work with artists but want to make money together off a banging project? I'm assuming you're saying the typical relationship that we most producers have with artists. Um, Make sure you get split sheets. It's the number one thing that I would advise you on. Make sure that you guys are very clear to the split amounts. Make sure you go into it the right way, making sure that whatever you guys to do, that you give yourself 2 to 3 months promotion time. If you're talking about an album or if you're talking about a single, make sure that you actually have production agreements in place. Do not do the friendship and handshake shit. Don't do friendships out the door when it comes to business, especially if you feel like you have a banging product. If you feel like you have something that's going to actually make y'all money, friendship goes out the door. This is business for both of us, and we both need to understand that that's what it's about. So that's the advice I would give you off top over everything else. Make sure you get all the legalities and all the shit out the way, and y'all have a clear-cut understanding that we're trying to make this money together and we're trying to get it. So let's go. KC asks how to shop my songwriting. Easy. There is companies online. I don't have it at the forefront of my brain, and I got to get ready to go, guys, as well. But there's companies online. Look it up. That will allow you to share your songwriting and sell your songwriting. I do think you have to have full songs in place for references, though. You just can't have songs on paper given. I'm not saying that that's what all you're going to do, but you got to have full songs in place for referencing and stuff like that. But you can freelance your songwriting. I just can't think of this damn website's name, but there are websites for you to do it on. Should I do ads to draw fans to my Instagram? If you have something tangible, yes, you should do ads to draw people to your Instagram if you have something tangible that you want to share. But make sure you do. Here's what I would do. I would post something. Twofold thing. Do something that is loopable. Okay, that's the number one thing. Do something that's loopable. So if you're going to use videos, make sure it's a loopable video, and something that's interesting that will automatically loop that people want to watch. Also, don't forget that if you're going to do longer videos and you're going to advertise that, add captions to it so that if a person is just scrolling on their phone or whatever, they can actually see what's being said versus actually listening and turning on the audio. That generally attracts people. But make sure it's something interesting, make sure it's loopable, and make sure you have captions on it if you're going to do it. 808 Master, do you have any MPC Touch tutorials? I don't, but we can definitely get some popping in 808 Master. I would love to do that. Thank you. That's a great idea. My freedom is my vacation, says I produce and write. Great. How do you set up affiliate links? Real easy. It will depending on the company that you're going to be doing affiliate work for. They will provide you with the affiliate links because it's their way of being able to track what you do for them and how much commission they owe you. Clayton the Great One says, it's business, never personal. 100%, guys. I appreciate it so much. He wants his watch on. God Squad, and this is the last question I'm going to take, guys. I'm going to tell you I'm out. God Squad Management says, my artist was solicited for a collab to write a beat he wants to start, but I think it's best to meet to determine split sheets, promo, and production. as his manager, to whom should I speak? You would definitely speak with the producer, the other person, the other artist's management as well. That's what they have managers for. If they don't have manager, ask them, do they have an attorney? If they don't have an attorney, then you have to speak with them. But what I would definitely do is sit down with them, let them know, firsthand, appreciate the opportunity, appreciate working with you, what I mean? Get all the formalities out the way, be very cordial, but also, let them know, hey, we want to make sure we cover these grounds and let's talk about this. And we can either generalize this thing, which is basically this is what the producer gets. Because if he's a producer, he's automatically entitled to 50% of the splits regardless. That's a given. But you need to be having producer agreements in place. In Music Millionaires, if you guys haven't signed up for Music Millionaires, I do have producer agreements there for all my members. Have basically all the contracts that you would generally need for a situation like that in music-millionaires.com. So you can sign up and get some production contracts if you want for that. Mr. Pirate Brain says, I do NPC tutorials on my channel. Mr. Pirate Brain, get with me then, brother. Email me at musicmillionaires.com. Send me your links to your channel. Maybe we work out something and I can start featuring your NPC tutorials on my channel and generate some traffic going to your channel so that, people can see that you have something useful that they can need or that they need, all right? And then we'll talk how to make money off of that. Thank you so much, Casey, as well. Mr. Freedom's My Vacation, that video editing on the phone, that's something that we're going to get into next, along with production and stuff on there as well. Appreciate all you guys on here as well, man. I know I said I was going to get off, but it's a couple of you guys that are saying some stuff that this first time you're saying something. DJ MVP, are the contracts good for people who live in Canada? Yes, contracts. One thing about Canada and the United States, the international laws, contracts are good regardless. The verbiage is the key. That's the thing that we have to really understand about contracts, is the verbiage. When we agree upon something, no matter what country you're in, that verbiage and what it says and how it outlines, every court has to honor, because that's an agreement between you and that person. The contract is valid because it's an agreement between you and that person, not between you and that country or you and that court. The court is just going to go through and determine the language and what was said, and if it was clear cut and straightforward, they're going to say, hey, you signed this is what it says, you can't misconstrue this opportunity. And or if it's confusing, if the language is confusing, then the court will say, well, based on how the language is, it says this, and if you didn't understand it, then you should have went and got an attorney. And so court, it will work in any country, it doesn't matter, as long as the language is clear and understandable. Or even if it's not clear and it's a little confusing or cloudy, the court will still make an assumption based on either the laws and what's applicable and what's not. So it's worked. I'm working on Indie Goats right now, but I don't even know if it's worth doing Indie Goats because there's so many different channels that's doing it already that have a large following to promote you guys. But I'm just looking into it. I'm thinking about it. Clayton, the Great One, says, thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys. Mark J Music, you know what it is, family. Love you, man. Gaming channel. You already answered your question, gaming channel. I got to watch your channel, too. Send me a link to your channel, gaming channel, because my boys are trying to get into gaming and they want to do some YouTube, my babies. And so send me a link to musicmillionaires@gmail.com. You're more than welcome, God Squad Management. Bless up to you, to DJ MVP. All right, guys. So I'm getting ready to get off here, man. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that everything that I said was works for you and it makes sense to you guys on how to make that 7-figure income. I thank you guys for watching as always. Love all you guys, man, who participated in the chat. And if you're new to this channel, if you're coming in watching this later on, make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification so you're notified when I do more than this. And guys, let me know if you want me to do more live stream videos like this. Put an L in the chat. Just put an L for live stream. Let me know that you want me to do more live stream chats because it's better for you, or if you want me to stick to doing the typical videos. I'm just trying to balance out doing either more live stream because there's less editing involved and we don't have to go through this whole process of cutting, editing, making sure the message is right, versus just off the cuff, giving it to you raw and digging in you guys' ass and be like, let's do it, you know what I mean? Because that's what I am. I'm going to be a big brother to those of you who I'm older than, and for those of you who are the same age, goddamn it, I'm going to be the brother who was telling you need to get it in and get it done, man. So if y'all want the live streams more, put that L in the chat, and I'll get it done, and we'll start having more family communications like this between one peacemaker to another, because I do consider all you guys peacemakers, man. So want to say thank you guys. Got to grab some breakfast. Got to go. I got to go change this wrinkled ass shirt, and No, I think I'm just gonna keep it on, and I'll keep you guys abreast. But again, if you have any questions that you think I should do a video on, guys, as well, make sure y'all send me questions in the emails or comment section. Comment below and let me know things that you want to see in another video that you think everyone will benefit out of it. Always remember, guys, music is life. We out.